Annyeonghaseyo. Hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm Maggie and this is Craft in Korea. Floss tube number 8. So Maynia is finished. Super excited to do like a Maynia wrap-up video. It was so much fun. A little stressful at times, but got through it and super glad that I did. So usually we start my video with a Korean word of the day, and I'm actually going to share that later on because it's kind of related to my stitching and Maynia stuff. So for my Maynia, as you guys remember, my plan was to start 5 projects in honor of each of the semi-official Misfits. And I actually have a finish. So we'll start with that one. I don't think it was the first, it wasn't the first one I started, but it's a finish. So this is the Quaker in honor of Misfit Hanan. So here is my finish. Get a good look at that. So this is a free Quaker from gazette94.blogspot.fr or kr or whatever, right? So the website's mostly in French, but you can find her free Quakers. It's pretty small. I would say it's maybe 4 by 6, maybe 5 by 6. It's a little bit more square. I stitched this with the Victoran motto sampler threads. I chose all the colors and everything. I did change the initials, obviously, to MS. Really happy with it. I just love how the colors turned out, and the border, and the blues and greens and everything. Oh, I love it. Got like our little foxes up here, and like, look, those little trees. I love them. Like, the color variations are great. This is done on my tea-dyed opalescent Aida that was done using Pricilla and Chelsea's method. And I just love it. It's great. And I'm going to show you guys the unfolded piece. I stitched it in the middle because I wasn't sure how big it was since I didn't have like a stitch count, and I wasn't going to count all that. So I actually have lots of extra fabric. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is kind of trim off some of these pieces. Maybe about like there, so I can frame it small and I can use all the leftovers for like cross-stitch ATCs and stuff. Little mini smalls. So that is my finish. Yay! Start and finish in the month of May. Then, I think this was my first one I started. This was in honor of Misfit Cassandra. Here's her Instagram tag. Okay, so she loves frosted pumpkin Stitchery, so, and she's doing this piece too. So this is the Into the Jungle Sal. So in the month of May, I have completed 2 blocks. The January block of the sloth and the February block of the toucans. So I'm going to move my hoop and start over here where these ducks are. That'll be March. Can't months. That will be March, the frog. And then I'm thinking I'm just going to go straight down after that and do May and June. April's the tiger and it's up here, and so it can wait till later, and I'll just go down and do those 2 first. Love it. It was super easy to follow and stitch. I had to do some frogging. So when I stitched the toucans, the green in their beaks, I totally like misread the symbol. One was like a circle with like cross, and it was like turn this way, and one was just like 2 triangles like an hourglass, and I mixed them up and I stitched them in this like brown color. I don't even know which brown color it was. I stitched them in like a brown color, And I was like, okay, whatever, I trust you guys. And then as I started like stitching the orange, I was like, this doesn't look right. And then I double checked symbols. Oops. So I had to frog that and fix it. But they're super cute. I love these little animals. So that was number 2. So my third start is the one that I kind of did for myself. And that was the Solar System by Stem Stitch. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Old Witch Cape from BarbaralCreations. I realize I've been saying it like that, and I think it might be Barbara L. Creations, like that's her name. I don't know. Sorry, Barbara. But here it is, the sun. So the sun is being stitched 2/3. I'm kind of wishing I'd done 3/3, but that's okay. It'll just be like stylistic as the sun. And I haven't gotten a lot done on this. It's a lot harder to see, obviously, than the 28 count Lugana. I mean, 36, 28, big jump. So I work on it when I can. And I got something special to share in a little bit related to this. So that's my progress on that one. Next, that was my start for me. I started the Glendon Place Sleepy Hollow in honor of Misfit Annie. And been really excited about this one. As a like Christmas present, yes, a Christmas present from my Misfits, they had sent me some Picture This Plus Mirage Lugana. It's gorgeous. I think it was supposed to be more like rainbowy, like purples and maybe blue and gray. I don't know. Mine looks really gray. So I decided instead of buying the Haunted that's the called for, I was going to use what I had and that's a pretty color. And so here we go. There it is. I don't know if you can. I feel like I can't see the camera, so I don't know. There, we'll go like this. Let's try that. Make sure you can see it. So I got a nice big horse butt and a leg. Started in the middle. I started with the black because it was closest to the middle. And I'm going to not really do like all color completing or all page completing. So this page starts like here. I just kind of wait until I could stop at my Q-snap, and then I'm going to go, then I'll switch colors after I finish like this little section, and I'll do the next color going up until I finish everything in this section of the Q-snap, and then I'll move it. So that is Sleepy Hollow. Loving that one so much. The Lugana is gorgeous to work on. Gorgeous. So then the last Maynia start was in honor of Misfit Sherry, Stitching with Dachshund, and she's into all the medieval stuff, if you guys watch her, and so you know that. So I decided that my Fairy Tale Sampler by Dragon Dreams would be my start for her. So I'm so proud of myself, guys. I cut this fabric. I was so scared. So scared. So here's the fabric first. This is Copper Sand. It's an Opalescent from BarbaralCreations. And I have a fat quarter of it. And I did the measurements on the pattern, and it was only going to take like half of it. And so I cut it and I sewed it myself. Just like kind of, I don't know what kind of stitch that is. Is it a whip stitch? I don't know. Just kind of like tacked it down. Okay, so here's my start on that. The middle of the chart is actually specialty stitches in the silks. And so I had to kind of count down to the closest words. And so I did the words first, and now I got working on my dragon butt. lots of butts. So, really loving the color. The dragon's really popping. I did not realize that everything on this pattern is backstitched too. So Sleepy Hollow has some backstitching, and so does this one. But that's okay. Love it. Love it. Okay, so those are my Maynia starts. All of them. That's my progress. That's what I got done this May. May was super busy for me with life and Korean class and all that stuff. So I'm really happy with what I got done. And yeah, that's my Maynia starts. So Maynia finished. Yay. The next thing we should talk about is the Korean word of the day, because you guys are still probably wondering, what is it today? Well, you might have noticed there was a lot of butts. We had horse butt, and we had dragon butt, and in one of my secret stitches, there was more butts. So I was chit-chatting with my Misfits, and we joked that the Korean word of the day should be butt. So here you go, guys. Funny, not probably useful, but why not? Today's Korean word of the day is butt, and that's 엉덩이. 엉덩이. Now it kind of can also translate as like your hip, like the side of your butt. So if you're like hurting, like your hip's kind of hurting, you might kind of say, you know, oh, like I hurt my butt, my 엉덩이. It's just a fun word. I love it, 엉덩이. Whereas like butt's really kind of short, but I don't know. I thought it was fun to share that with you guys. Okay, so we've done our Maynia, we've done our Korean word of the day. So now it's time for haul. So the first haul, I guess, it's actually my stitchy mail. I got my cross stitch ATC for my belated birthday. So I think it's the last birthday one that was still arriving. And that is from at Mimi Louise 4175 4195. It's right there. Which is April, and she stitched me this adorable piece of cake. I absolutely love it. I love that there's so many like different ways to do simple things. So like it's a piece of cake, but it looks super good and super small, and like that's all you need, right? Party. And so I've got like a couple different cupcakes, but not everyone's into cupcake. And I just love that they're all kind of different and fun, and it was for my birthday. So thank you, April. I've already thanked her on Instagram. Love it. I'm still waiting for my May ATC to arrive. The theme was cats, or fancy felines, I believe. Cats. So we'll see what comes next time. You guys already saw mine, and I sent it off on the 21st, I think. Post office stuff, right? And then I am getting ready for June. So I didn't show this in my whip section because I totally forgot. ATC, right? So the June ATC topic is horror. And I really was struggling with this one. I didn't want it to be Halloween. Like, horror and Halloween are not the same. I'm not really a big horror movie person. Like, I get scared. I get nightmares. But I am slowly starting to watch more and more. And, like, they're not the same. Like, a horror movie may have Halloween aspects, like the Halloween movies, right? But it doesn't have to be, like, horror doesn't have to be, like, yes, they talk about ghosts on Halloween, but I think Halloween ghosts are more, like, friendly, and horror ghosts are really scary. Like, they'll kill you. So I was thinking, what could I do? And I couldn't find anything in my patterns that was, like, horror-y. I have Halloween stuff, but it's not scary. It's not horror. And then I thought about like doing classic horror. I thought that might be a cute idea. And I just, I don't know. I wasn't sure. And then I got the best idea. When I think of horror, and that aren't just movies, I think of books. Like Stephen King is a great horror writer. Like a lot of his books have been made into movies. Like they were books first. So then I thought, who is the most classic? One of the most classic horrors, and that's H.P. Lovecraft, which means I stitched Cthulhu. He is so cute. Obviously, he's not finished, so he has one more wing over here, and then I got a back stitch for his like tentacle mouth thing. Look how cute that Eldritch Abomination is. Ah! So that's gonna be part of my ATC for June. So I don't even have my partner yet, so super excited to find out who I get, and to hopefully they'll enjoy my adorable Cthulhu. Because horror doesn't have to be scary. Like, it's not scary. I mean, unless he wants to come and eat your soul, and then it might be scary, but right now he's cute. Okay, so detour whip, right? Now the rest of my little haul. I only got 3 more things. The first I mentioned was related to my solar system stitching. So it's on 36 count. I was struggling to not only see it, but to like be able to work on it for long periods of time. I don't have like a light or anything right now. I just use the natural light, or like the big overhead light. And so, especially in the evening, I was struggling to stitch and to see the threads. So I went over to the local shop and I got a pair of readers. How cute are these? They're pink. I'll show you guys. Aren't they cute? So I can't wear them super long because I'll eventually get a headache just from the glasses. But they definitely help so much. So I'm excited to use them and work on the planets, the solar system, a lot more. I think I'll be happier working on it when there's more stitches and it's more like things to relate to. So it's a lot of confetti. It's a lot of counting. I'll show it again so you can remember. So here, there's no. So like I kind of been stitching around in a circle, but there's a lot of counting between spaces and using one thread, trying to make sure there's not carrying too much in the back. So we're going to kind of swirl around, and then I'll come back in with the next color. So on this one, I am doing color completing as much as I can. Obviously, I don't want to count like 20 stitches this way, because at 3 threads a stitch, like that's a lot of counting. So trying my best. Maybe I'll fill in some more and then like do the outside last. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get the next planet started, or the first planet started, which would be Mercury. I think it's over here. But we'll just slow and steady, and I got my glasses now to help. So excited about that. The next thing I got was something I've been wanting for a while, and I recently got a really good excuse to buy it. So if there's a good excuse, you should buy them, right? So if you guys know, if you didn't know, what have you been doing? I live in Korea. I love Soda Stitch. They are a Korean company, and their designs are adorable. So I bought some Soda Stitches. I bought 2 actually. So like I said, these are ones I've been wanting for a while. I'll definitely probably stitch them more than once. So the first one is, it's called just Alphabet Learning, and it is the English ABCs. So I'll kind of read the words real fast. Apple, carrot, apple, baby, carrot, duck, elephant, father, gloves, but those are totally mittens, but that's okay. We still think they're cute. House, ice cream, jam, king, lion, mother, number, octopus, panda, queen, rabbit, sweater, turtle, umbrella, violin, wolf, xylophone, yellow, and zebra. And then there's just an alphabet at the bottom. So I will talk about this more later in the future. Hint, hint. But I definitely like it. I gotta buy fabric for it. If you stitch it, I don't know why anyone would stitch it. Guys, you stitch it on 9 count. And it's like 1.5 wide. Wide 1.5. But on the 14 count, it's about 1 foot wide by almost 2 feet tall. So it's pretty big, and I'm going to need at least a fat quarter, if not a fat half, to work on that. And I'm thinking more white instead of this like green. Oh, does it look green to you guys? It doesn't look like a natural color. It looks like more greeny. But super cute. I think they're supposed to go for the chalkboard effect. I'm not sure. That might be a good idea to do more of a chalkboardy color and change the lettering to like white and the chalk. But we'll see. We'll think about it. It's cute. The second one is in the same idea, and that is the Hangul. They call it Hangul Nori, which is the Korean alphabet. And here she shows you like all different colors, so you can get some ideas. But I just think it's super cute. So, I'm not going to teach you all the words, but you can see we have giraffe, tree, chicken, robot, ladybug, owl, candy, sheep. Then we have, I believe this is like toy and not train. Toys, book bag, like crayons, tomato, hippopotamus, alligator, sock. Look at that penguin. He's so cute. Where was I? Penguin, fox, cat. This is a yacht. A yacht. I think it looks more like a sailboat, but we'll go with yacht. This is a piggy bank. Not just a pig, he's a piggy bank. Milk. This is gyul, which is like a mandarin orange or tangerine. No, not tangerine. Yeah, tangerine, mandarin orange, clementine, those things. Those little small ones. And then a truck and a slide. So, super cute pictures. I love that like they're so totally different. There's a lot of animals in this one. I think there's more animals than in the other one. But yeah, super, super cute. I just love them. I love them. So, I know I was looking kind of like the whole time, but I was trying to read it for you guys. So, 2 patterns, Korean alphabet, English alphabet. Love them. Sew to stitch charts are full color, and I can't show you the whole chart, but I can show you, like, they're fold out style, so they're really big. So we'll have to be definitely making a working copy. And so like I said, it's like a little booklet that folds out. She includes like some extra smaller charts, like bonuses, where she's like combined different motifs to make a new picture. So there we go. That's my Sew to Stitch mini haul. Oh my, there's a song going on outside, guys. It's elections in 2 weeks, like midterm elections. And in Korea, elections include lots of singing and music, and like every candidate has like a song and dance. It gets to be fun, but like also like, guys, why is there a song right now? Sorry about that. fun fact about elections in Korea. Your candidate has a song. So that's pretty much my video. I just have my little mini shoutouts left and a fun announcement, and then we'll have to say goodbye. So for shoutouts, it's kind of my usual people. I feel like I'm always shouting out the same people, but that's because that's who I'm watching still. So I have my regulars. Every week I watch, I'm watching Pam and Steph, just because I like to their nice long video so I can get a lot of stitching done while listening to them. And they have so many cool charts and stuff that it's fun to watch. And then I watch Pricilla and Chelsea because, again, lots of charts. I love Priscilla's finishes, even if I could never or would never do them. Shout outs to them. They're awesome. I watch Christine from StitchAllTheThings. She's doing a quilting series right now, Quilting 101 with Christine. Love it. If you have any interest in quilting, go check her out. She is super informative about stuff that like even I didn't know as a beginner quilter. Like I just cut and sew, right? And she talks about importance of quality work so that your quilt and your time lasts longer. So that's super exciting. Who else do I watch? Oh, Michelle Bendy Stitchy. Watching her every week. I don't usually watch her stitch with me. It's just her regular update video. And then, of course, my Misfits, Stitchin' Misfits. They've been really busy these days, but I watch them. And then I watch Stitching with the Dachshund. She just had another video recently. She got a haircut. Super cute. And then Crafty Angie. Crafty Angie. Yes. I almost called her Crafting Angie, but no, Crafty Angie. She is so much fun, guys. I love her videos. Are really like chill and relaxed, and she just like walks around her house and tells you all sorts of stuff. I can't do that. It stresses me, but I love to feel like I'm hanging out with her. That's super fun. So yeah, that's pretty much who I'm watching. So the last thing is a really cool announcement that I definitely want to be a part of. So, if you're part of like any of the Facebook groups related to FlossTube and like StitchMaynia or Texas Stitchers or like everywhere, you've probably seen that Hanan and Angie, so Hanan from Stitch Misfits, Angie, Crafty Angie, they did a live Instagram video earlier in the week. And while they were doing that video, one of the people that was watching them live suggested a FlossTube cookbook. So they were talking about recipes and they were like, let's do a cookbook. And Hanan and Angie were like, oh my gosh, yes. I agree, ladies. Oh my gosh, yes. And they were like, okay, but if we do this, the proceeds should go to charity. So I think they've picked 3 charities. I'll link the post below what I can and type up the information. But basically, what you have to do is you email the Stitchin' Misfits Gmail account with your recipe you would like included, a picture either of the food, of your cross stitch, of you, whatever you want to include, what kind of picture, and the recipe, and any kind of story about like why you chose that recipe, or like if it had a special meaning or something like that. And you include all that, and you type it up really nice and pretty, just like in a Word document, like nothing too fancy, and you send it to the email address. And then what they're going to do is they're going to compile it all together, and they're going to make a book. And then when they sell the book, it will go, all the proceeds will go to the charities they've chosen. I believe they're supporting Alzheimer's, breast cancer, and one more. Like I said, link it all below, or describe it all below. So that is so awesome. I've already got my recipe picked out. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. And I think that even after I send in my recipe, I want to make a video showing like how I make it so that you guys know too. I thought, you know, I am crafting Korea. I can do other videos. So haven't done one in a while, and that'll be fun. So that's everything, and it's been fun chit-chatting with you guys and catching up. So now I'm gonna get ready for the rest of the week, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.